Hello, my name is Clair Sullivan. My project involves image analysis on historical satellite imagery to try and predict snowfall for future ski seasons. This type of data is very useful for ski resorts as they plan their marketing for future seasons. Being able to predict snowfall prior to a ski season has saved major ski resorts like Vail a lot of lost revenue in regions like California that are drought-ridden by being able to properly advertise promotions based on region to their customers. To do this, I'm using multispectral Landsat data. The Landsat satellites image the entire globe once every 16 days at a resolution of 30 meters, and they've been doing so since back to 1970. So there are a lot of trends that we could observe in this data if only we had the ability to process petabytes of satellite imagery. It's not enough to just look at a satellite image to measure snow. We can't just look at the regions that are white because that could include clouds as well. The nice thing about Landsat, though, is that they use multispectral data to be able to subtract out things like clouds. For instance, in this image here, we are looking at a region around Powder Mountain, Utah, and this portion of the spectrum corresponds to the green, which is one of the useful bands for looking at snowfall. Here we're looking at band 5 on Landsat of the same image, which is the shortwave infrared. If you look at this, you can see that the clouds are showing up much stronger and the snowfall not so much. So if we subtract this from band 2 that I showed you previously and then divide by the sum of the two bands, we get the normalized difference snow index. You can check out my IPython notebook where I calculate NDSI and link you to my previous videos also in my submission for this week. Next week we'll talk about machine learning and how we're going to apply this to a much larger data set than a single image.